overcome this evil.
That's true, and you got to look at it in the terms of, how evil is motivated and what the instruments of evil are. And this man arguably was one, but so was what was in his hand. And I know gun culture is sensitive. I get it. I was raised around it. I know what it means in Texas. I know what it means to you. But I wonder if this situation gives you any different perspective. I know that you've been a huge advocate for gun ownership, legal gun ownership. You were called out for when you were tweeting, and I know that you meant it tongue-in-cheek. I've known you a while, Governor, when you were saying Texas is #2 in the nation for new gun purchases behind California. Let's pick up the pace, Texans. I know you mean it. You didn't tweet that now. I know you wouldn't tweet that during a period like right now because of his sensitivity. But does this situation give you any different perspective?
Well, as you begin your question, you talked about motive, and that's one of the loose ends we need to tie up here, and that is, what was the motive? What was the man's situation? Everything that we seem to know, and it's important that we don't know all the facts of what I'm about to say, but one thing that we seem to know is that Devin Kelley was a person with some mental challenges, even seemingly before he entered into the United States Air Force. As you know, and I think I have reported, he was dishonorably discharged, and the things that he did to his family were a sign that there was some level of mental instability. Obviously, you have to be very mentally unstable to commit a heinous crime like this. So once again, one of the challenges we have to deal with is not just evil, but also mental health challenges to address those. And things like that are avenues that we can pursue to make sure that we lead to a safer society.
Do you think that that'll happen coming out of this, that you'll look at mental health differently, that you'll look at the gaps that allowed this guy to get these weapons differently?
Those are issues that Texas addressed in this past legislative session, not specifically with regard to shootings like this, but we did expand the platform that we're using to address mental health issues across the state of Texas. We all know that this is something that we must address as a nation, but also as a state, and that is for all of us to do a better job to address mental health issues. But as you also know, mental health issues are very complex. Not all of them lead to shootings like this, and so this is a very profound issue that our country must begin to address more profoundly.
There's no question about it, and the time is now. Governor, thank you for taking the opportunity. Let me pass along the thanks of this community for putting your arms around them, and hopefully you will stay on these difficult questions. That's what leadership's about. Governor, thank you, and our condolences.
Thank you. Thank you.